Good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of the Karmann Ghia drag car build, right? I don't even know. I gotta make a name for it. But today is basically the day before Super Bowl. I live in Tampa, so that's pretty awesome. We're getting started on the cage today, or the chassis, not the cage. It's a full chassis car. And I've been reading the instructions and got a couple blueprints from Ron Lamas. Still waiting for the final stuff, but I think we got it pretty going. So I'm going to show you now what we're going to do. And this is what I found out. I did buy a notcher, actually, so you guys can see the notchers here. Drill press, just in case. Of course, I have a saw too, a bandsaw, so in case we want to do it by a bandsaw. But just to get started, I was just lining things up yesterday just to get ahead and looking at the instructions. Cross members, or main loop. There's 3 of them right here. There's also diagonal ones going on right there. They go right here. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3 are first. Of course, we need to line all these up, measure this, the height and everything before we get it going, and then figure that out. We'll probably tack it so it doesn't move, and so forth with the cross member and stuff. So notch, 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 and then tack, tack, tack. And then once we get that, we measure everything again. Hopefully nothing ever moves. Doesn't move. The next step supposedly is we would fully weld this up top on both sides on the main bottom loop, and then notch the main loop, whatever you want to call it, notch that, get that elevated, and also tack weld it. So once we do that, it's going to be the top cage sidebars from there. Again, I'm not sure how far we're going to get. We may take too long, and we can only do these 3. Who knows? So that's what's going on right now for today. I'll keep you posted, and I'll try to record as much as we can. I know we're going to be kind of busy. It's a great learning curve for me. I've never done anything like this before. This is going to be exciting, or nerve-wracking. I don't even know. So it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if that many people, there's any other videos on this. People are doing this, so I figured, why not? So stay tuned for that. So we're gonna get that. The guy's name is Coco, or his name is Lewis, whichever way he wants to be called. He does build cars. I think he used to work for Fisher Buggies and build Bajas. He has a rotary Baja, actually, a semi-peripheral port, I think it is. I think he just moved to a Cosmo engine with a Mendiola transmission on it. So he's getting a twin disc built for it, but he drives it all the time. Drives great. So he's not going to drive it today, but we'll go from there. All right, so let's get started on this and go from there. All right, what we try to do here, trying to line the beam up. We did have it there, but then we found out it needs to go up higher, so we're going to raise it up, go from the beam, and then work our way out that way. So not too much right now, but that's what we got to do. A lot of setup time. Another quick update. It's actually, we've been here half the day already just to try to get this beam done, but we did notch the main loop, had to narrow it down. Everything is pre-cut, but it's also lengthened in case you mess up, or if you want the car longer, whichever it is dimensions. But in the schematics or in the blueprint, Ron does have, you can go from this to this. There is some wiggle room to play with, but we are gonna, right now we're doing the beam, the side beams for the lower, basically this lower rail. Keep it as long as we can. Notching that, notch that one, we'll tack it, and then put 2 of the main chassis mounts that go across here. So we're doing that now. Alright guys, day 1 of the drag build Ghia is done. So much has been done today. We did tack in the main hoop, got all these bars, the main floor. Of course, we didn't really follow the instructions. I was following this guy's guide of which way we should start, and it actually worked out really well. So You know, we start with the beam. We had a couple hiccups with that. Not really hiccup. We just had we didn't have the blueprint in time, but we did get it, and we did see that it needed to be a different height adjusted. So we got that going on. A couple crossbars, mainframe tubes, the main center bar that's there. A lot of this stuff is not fully welded. It's all tacked together. You know, we did weld the top where the main hoop needs to go, just so we can see that. But really big progress today. Super excited. Hope everybody else is excited about this. Yeah, you know, that's where we're at. So next week we'll start on this hoop, the sidebar or whatever you want to call that. I don't even know what it's called. There's a name on it. Top cage side, that's what it's called. Top cage side. So we'll try to get the whole cockpit center all done, and then we will move to the back and start doing the transmission. So got a couple parts coming in for that. That'll be another video. But super tiring day, as you can see. Long day just to get this done. This takes so many measurements and just checking again and again and again. But it's gonna get there. It's super exciting. Can't wait for you guys to see the finished product. I got a couple ideas that I am switching a little bit on the chassis. Not on the chassis, but the way we're going, which is the engine setup and stuff. So that's it for today on this is second episode. I guess we'll talk episode. Anyway, see ya.